Yeah, so I'm back. About to wrap this story up. Today is the fourth day. Basically, this is our last day in paradise. So I'm basically going to talk about what we did. Our flight left at 6:40 in the night, p.m. So we basically had a lot of time to kill because the resort and a lot of resorts out there, as I seen when I was looking up different places to stay, checkout is at 10 a.m. Now that's that's a little unusual for hotels. If you are not familiar with any kind of hotels, if you've never been to one or never been on a vacation, basically checkout usually is at 11 to 12 o'clock. This one, they're strict and it's at 10. If you stay an hour over, it's $100 they charge you, and if you go into the second hour over, they charge you an additional $200. So that'd be $300 if you stay for, up until 12. So like I said, we had a lot of time to kill, so it was a good thing we found out that we could go to Anguilla. So the first ferry leaves at 9:30, and the ferry terminal opens up at 9. The ferry terminal was about a 10-minute drive away. You had to cross over this bridge that leads into the French side. And it basically was right there. Once you get over the bridge, a little very short bridge, it literally right there. So we got there, had to wait online for a little while. They, again, there's no sense of urgency, so they didn't open up on time. But the first ship that leaves out was the ship to St. Bart's. It's only 2 ships that go there for the day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and it's 2 ships that come back. I guess once the boat lands there, they, let everybody off, and then they load up and they come back, and then they do the same thing again in the afternoon. The Anguilla boat is a little different. They have different boats throughout the day. About every hour to every hour and a half, a boat leaves to go to Anguilla. So it was cool, man. I got a chance to go to Anguilla, take a day trip there. So when you get there online, you basically get your ticket. Then you go to another counter where you pay the taxes. The taxes is $5 per person. Then you actually have to pay on the ship for the boat to Anguilla. It's $30 per person, and they only take cash. So we got on the boat. It's a small boat. People were bum rushing. Some people don't have manners and shit, but they was bum rushing to get on the boat. We wound up being able to sit on the outside, and it was a dope experience. The boat is really wavy, and it shakes and rocks a lot. So if you get motion sickness or seasickness, you might not want to do it, or you might want to, prepare yourself or whatever. But it's only a 25-minute ride till you get to Anguilla. Got to Anguilla. We actually was the first people off the boat, and it was 1, 2, 3. Went through customs. You got to go through customs again. They had this, stamp your passport and everything. And then it was taxis waiting outside. So I went to this beach called Shoal Bay Beach, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you pronounce it. Shoal Bay. And Shoal Bay. And basically it's one of the most famous and beautiful beaches in the world, honestly. So it was only about a 15-minute drive. The taxi was $35. And when we got there, it was just beautiful, man. Clear water, the sand is white. It looked real beautiful. And it's a restaurant right there. So went to the restaurant, got a table right on the beach, and they bring your food to you and everything. I actually got some lobster, and it was $45 for this large lobster. Now this was about the size of the lobster I got at the restaurant the nights prior, and it was cheaper, man. It was only $45. It come with rice, French fries, salad, and it was good, man. My shorty, she got red snapper, and yeah, man, it was real good. So we just basically stayed there for a few hours, enjoyed the beach, enjoyed the warm weather, got a little tan and everything, and it was nice. Met people from back home, some white people, they came and was talking to me and everything, and they were from like California and Arizona, things like that. It was another couple, and it was kind of crazy. They were from Ohio, and the story gets a little crazy because the lady was pregnant, and she was asking about alcohol. So she was actually drinking on the beach and laying on her stomach on the little chair and everything, and it was kind of wild, man. It was just like what are you doing, But I mean, that's just part of the story, man. So after that, the taxi cab driver came, picked us up. We told him what time he was leaving. He picked us up, took us back to the ferry terminal, and then we left, man. Now on the way back, the taxes is actually $11 per person. And like I said, the taxi was $35. So, to basically make sure, you have enough cash and things like that. But it was dope, man. Did that and then got back, and again, our flight leaves at 6:40. So we got on the 2 o'clock ferry to come back. Like I said, got back at 2:30ish, and we had a lot of time to kill. Still had the rental car, which was we parked it by the ferry terminal, and it's not a lot of parking spots over there. But the one thing is, you can park anywhere you find a spot. So you can park in front of restaurants, you can park on the street, anywhere you find a spot. It's not like America and New York where it's no parking signs and things like that. Over there, wherever you can find a parking spot, you can just leave your car there and everything will be fine. So I went to this restaurant, and the restaurant was pretty good. We went there, got some steak. It was called Pineapple Pete's, and it was pretty good, man. It didn't cost too much there. I think together for 2 steak dinners with mashed potatoes and another side, it came up to about $90. Yeah, about $90. So it was pretty good, man. Yeah, so did that. Dropped the car back off to the rental, which was a $1 rental, by the way. And from there, we got us free shuttle over to the airport, and it was 1, 2, 3. The airport is pretty empty, so it only took about 30 minutes to get through everything and get to our gate. And after that, we left, man, and came back to cold New York. But yeah, man, that was my trip, man. That's my little story. So if you want to go to St. Martin, just keep in mind you could go to Anguilla and St. Bart's all in the same trip. Just to mention too, the ferry to St. Bart's is only 50 minutes. So yeah, man, you could go there, knock out them 2 or 3 different places, and you can enjoy yourself, man. All right, peace. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and enjoy. Also, follow me on Instagram at FlyKing, FLYYYKING. Peace.